I love
We
it.
said that in sync.
See?
Love it.
Sync.
You're
There.
live. Yay!
Wow, we're on a roll today. Okay. Hello, everyone. Wow.
I'm sorry. That was not planned at all.
That wasn't. That
Oh
was
my
documented for life. There you go.
Oh gosh. And before anyone starts making fun of my hair, the humidity is crazy here. It's growing. It's ridiculous.
No. It's
Sorry.
okay.
Don't make fun of me, please.
No, it's fine.
Next minute, memes of like me and Monica side by side.
From the episode. Yeah.
I'm used to like side by side with like Marge Simpson, but this is taking a whole new meme seriously.
To the next page.
Yeah,
But
it is lush.
Jesus. I want volume. I'll tell you, I want volume in my hair. But hello,
it's
everyone.
too much.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, well, it's been a long day.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So Hannah and I are in the studio again. We just finished recording one of our episodes. We also realized that we actually took over somebody else's recording time. Go us.
Sorry, Mr. K.
Yeah. We apologize for not checking our calendars earlier.
Yeah. It's okay. Now we have time to like do this and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
what do you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, we want to talk about. Yes, we want to talk about
yes.
Yes. So we have been able. March. So thank God you did that. That organize all of that and make sure that our guests are going to come in. We've been able to interview a good bit this week.
Yeah, we've been screening a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, all the applicants. We've kind of sent the link out. Everyone's been,
Sorry about that. I didn't know it would go that. Look, it's a good problem to have, right?
It is a really good problem to have. We have so many great applicants, though.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
the
getting
best part of it all. Too.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah,
the cutting system is getting a bit insane.
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah. I don't know.
We may be having to take some of those links off.
Yeah,
some places.
Sorry. Again, I think in my brain, I was like, oh, so we're still new because the ones that I was able to jump on with you. They all asked like, oh, how long have you guys been doing this? Like, how long have you been friends? So they're like, yo, you did. Like, I thought you guys been doing it for so long. I'm like, oh, because I'm sure that they've watched like maybe the first 2 episodes or something.
Yeah,
not thinking about it as like a whole thing, and then they're probably like, so. I'm excited. It's a good problem to have.
It is. It's a really good problem to have. And we are so excited for, upcoming episodes, some of the guests, some of the interviews that we're doing. We're collaborating with some people. We're going to be interviewing some people. We're going to be getting their opinions on things. We've got psychologists. We've got life coaches, business coaches. We've got mums in business. We've got, oh God, what else is there? Everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Yeah.
I think like the only thing that we didn't get was a firefighter.
That would be...
So if you're a firefighter out there,
there you go. That's what I was like. Shout out to the firefighters.
Let us know.
Yeah.
info@relablebitches.com. Oh, relablebitchespodcast.com.
Please remember that. No, because we had people that were that they were incarcerated. Like it was a very wide range. Yeah, which is nice, right? Like because again, people that are going to come in, we want it to be relatable. We want it to be different types of people, walks in the world, that you can find somebody that you can relate to. Because it's good to share. Again, it's about sharing your story and being able to find someone that you can connect with in that space. So I'm really excited. I think, again, it was more, I was a little bit more overwhelmed when I saw that. I was like, oh, there's people like still applying, like, how do we do all of that? Like how do we are able to like handle that? But I'm excited. The people that we get they're good. That's the part that I was like, oh, I was like, oh wow, like, and they like us. So we've got great chemistry with everyone that's going to be coming on. We can't wait to talk about all the things. Literally no topic is off limit at this point. We are open to talking about anything and everything at this point. Anything that's kind of relevant to life. We want to be able to tell people stories. We've kind of been hinting at our own stories and our own paths over the 10 episodes that we have released so far. So we're looking forward to continue doing that with our guests. And them able to share their stories and what they like to do. And then did you mention that we're going to do some of them will be like panel style? So some are going to be on, we'll get a couple of people on it at once and, have an open discussion, do a bit of a panel. We were finding it really hard. I've been finding it really hard to be able to cut
people because everyone has been so many people that I've spoken to have been so amazing that we want to be able to get them on. And hopefully if we do have, a panel, maybe in the next season we can get them in for a solo episode or something like that. We're always going to be looking for speakers. We're always going to be looking for people. At this point, we've got enough for season 1. Yeah. We're going to be we were originally thinking of running season 1 up until April. Yeah. And at this point, we're actually going to be running it all the way through until June.
Yeah, correct.
And in June, we're going to have a bit of a break. Here in Australia, it's winter. So we're going to take a little bit of a break in June and then come back in July with the season 2 and get into it straight away. This is definitely something that we're looking at doing for the long term. It's not something that we're giving up on. So if you know any sponsors, we're starting to open the doors to that. Yeah. So if you would like to sponsor us, if you like what we've been doing so far, if you want to be able to collaborate or be a partner with us in some sort, we are more than open to have these conversations and discuss it. So please get in touch with us, info@relatablepitchespodcast.com. Yeah. And let's talk, let's chat, let's see how we can help each other.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest part is just that, again, because we also want to work with people that, that have things that they want to share, because it's something that people don't talk about. If it's something like what we were talking about earlier, if we talk about like a specific thing, like a clothing or something, it doesn't have to be clothing, but something where it's something different where people can relate to, but it's unique to the market. We'd love to definitely see that. But again, anybody, we don't say anybody, but people that we believe that align with would be really great, because the whole point again is sharing your story, sharing your passion, and whatever product or service that you're going to share. We're more than happy to collaborate on that, because I think it would be great to be able to see what others are doing out there. Because we're barely scratching the surface,
Yeah.
Because technically we've only been live, or as a podcast in the World Wide Web for like a month.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're up to episode 10. So
yeah. So
5-6 weeks.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it. The fact that we're going this far, this fast, this hard. It's really exciting, and because I think it's more like we want to share the story, because her and I can talk for years and years and years, but it's nice. The whole point is to make sure that we can share other people as well, because there's only so much that we've been through, so much that we know.
Yeah.
But I know there's so many people out there that know all these things, and I feel like do you feel like even when we met some of these people, like you've learned, because even remember that yesterday you were like, because I think we've set who we want to have for this year, and you're like, don't hate me, I want to add her.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, so I did something bad. I told somebody that we were going to get them on the podcast this year, because I think that their message is so important.
Yeah.
It is a non-negotiable for me. We need to be able to talk about these subjects.
Yeah.
We need to be able to talk about our trauma.
Yeah.
We need to be able to talk about how we overcome things.
Yeah.
We want to build this community. Make sure, I don't like using the word a safe space per se, but we want this community. Like, if you're going to be an ass, you're yeeted. We're not dealing with that shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
We want this to be a space where we are actually supporting each other, where we're actually helping each other. When people come to us and want to talk about, certain topics and things like that, we want to have that open conversation. We want to get different people's opinions. We both could be suffering from trauma, but it's different kind of trauma.
Correct.
It's different experiences that we've had. So healing, it will look a lot different.
Yeah, correct. And you know what I think too, because it's the holidays, usually this is the time where, not I'm saying all trauma, but like a majority of some trauma really rises up, because this is the time of slowing down. People are, doing things alone. People are not able to find a space. Again, you have to be a safe space, but a space where they can be like, oh, I totally relate to that, or I understand that, or, oh, wow, that is this tool that I can do or use for me to get through. Especially, man, it's the new year starting, right? It's usually the time that people do a reset. So I think it's a really good idea to do that with her, because it's like whatever tools that she'll be able to kind of share with us, people can utilize that for the new year.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I'm excited for
that.
Yeah.
No, definitely. We have got so much coming up. Make sure that you stay tuned. I
what is it? Turn on notifications.
Yes,
Yeah.
make sure that you receive all notifications if you're listening on YouTube. Apple Podcasts, make sure that does it have notifications as well?
Mine, yeah. And so I think even or even on Instagram, there's a little bell thing that you can do. So yeah, like turn those on because there is going to be a lot that's going to be happening, and we're excited to share it with you guys because, like she said, it's not something we're just like, oh, we 10 episode, that's it. Like
No.
the agenda is for like, cause she always said, she goes, how many guests do you want? I was like, I know there's so many flooding in. I don't even know. I was like, if we can get them all, like that'd be great. But there's only two. So,
exactly. And there's only so many hours in the day. We both have businesses and work and things like that.
Yeah.
This isn't our full-time thing. We've kind of made it a full-time thing at the moment, especially doing all these interviews and things like that. But it's only, it's not something. So if you are actually looking to, if you want to actually get more involved, if you are looking to start your own podcast and you kind of want to get behind the scenes and understand what, editing is like and whatever, and you want to give us a hand, please feel free.
Yeah, exactly.
Please feel free. Reach out. And we are more than happy to accept the help. We are more than happy to, give you some of our knowledge, the things that we didn't realize that were required when, doing a podcast. There was a lot of things that we thought, this is going to be easy. People do it all the time. And then you realize you've got a lot more options than what you think.
Yeah. No, for sure.
There's different things for different kinds of budgets.
Yeah. Correct.
So, if we're always here to kind of reach out if you want any help.
Yeah. Because I think that's what we did. Like we kind of just looked around at what people were doing. That it was nice to have people that helped us and supported us. We'd love to, put that in return because
exactly
pay it forward. Yeah, pay for it. And I think in the end, it's more of a. We're still also learning. Like there's a lot of things that I'm sure we could have done better, or we could change, just pivot into.
Yeah.
But as time goes, I mean, like with anything, right? Like you kind of just pivot around and see what you can get better. So, no, definitely. Please reach out. Let us know.
We'll definitely be, over the coming months, we're going to be trying new studios, different equipment, because a lot of the interviews that we're going to be doing are with people. That came out very piratey. Because those interviews and things like that are with people all internationally. They're not here in Australia with us. A lot of stuff you're going to see, live from our own homes.
With beautiful backgrounds that we're probably going to hopefully get from Amazon or something. Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll have to work it out.
Yeah, we'll have to work it out.
But so you will be seeing sort of different backgrounds. We're not always going to be inside the studio. I know you love us together, but sometimes certain duties require us to.
I don't know if you want to, but you can even tell them we're like apart. We don't live. Yeah, Sydney's huge. That we don't live near each other.
As a lot of people through our interview process have realized, because they think that we're both in Sydney. We're like 10 minutes apart from each other, and then. I think Californians understand it.
Yeah, it's correct.
Because you can live in LA.
Yeah.
And be 3 hours apart.
Yeah.
It can be crazy. Yeah. But Hannah and I literally are on opposite ends of Sydney.
Yeah, that's true.
So, for me, it's I'm traveling 3-4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Having to come to this studio, things like that. So we're going to try be doing things to make. Don't.
No. But you know what I mean. But that's what it is. It's not as it's not as close as people think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that's why they were like, oh, you guys see each other. I think that's why they think we're really close. I mean, we are really close. That we've been friends for so long because we do see each other.
Yeah.
Because we've seen some of the guests they're apart.
All the time,
So, unless again, if anybody would like to sponsor a studio for us, please feel free to keep, DM us, message us, info@relatablebitchespodcast.com because
gosh.
No, but I think that's what it is because we are together. A lot of them do it separately. So, yeah. But I think that's it. Just updates. We want to make sure that there's anything else that you guys would like. If there's any, topics or anything like that, please feel free. Even you don't even have to be a guest, but you just want to hear about it or talk about it. Please feel free to comment, DM, or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All righty.
That's it for us.
Happy Friday, and we'll see you next week.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye, guys.